Hello, I'm Alan. So in this video I will demonstrate how to write a DDL statement using both user interface, user graphical interface and query editor, and also I will demonstrate how to write constraints using user interface and also query editor. So I will start here by creating a table using the query editor. So here we create a table called identification, and this table will have three columns: ID, first name and last name. So the ID int, it is going to be an int, like the data type, and the constraint here not null, which means it's not going to allow null values to be used. And then the primary key. So this is the unique identifier, which means we're not going to find someone with duplicates, like with two IDs. So the ID will also only identify one column, not two or three. So, and we have first name varchar, so not null, and this one is going to be unique, right? So if I run this query, if I run it, yes, commands completed successfully. All right. So I will use the very same table. Let me refresh tables first. Yes. And then after refreshing, I can go back to the database, to the table. The identification table is right there. So let me right click this table, and then I go to the design, right? So this is the design of this table. We have the ID. The ID is the primary key, and it's an int. You can see that these ones, like the box here, are not checked, which means nulls are not allowed. So if I want to alter this table, I can maybe change something here. I can do so. From here you can also create a table using graphical user interface. So you first put the name, you first put or insert the column names. After inserting column names, you define the data type, and then you check here if you allow nulls for a given column or not. And then after that, you can just click Control S to save, right? Control S to save the data, and then after saving, you can try to refresh the database, and then refresh the database and verify if the table has been created, looking at the tables under the database. So that's how you go about doing this, right? Thank you. And after that, I can also use this graphical interface to drop a table, right? If I go to script as, and then I go to drop to new query. So this is a table I want to drop, and then if I click right there, give it some time. Yes, so you can see that the table, if I just run this, I have the script, the table has been dropped, right? So it has been dropped. Or I can just go to I right click and then I go to delete. From delete, I say OK, and then the table is going to be deleted or dropped otherwise. So that's how you can work with this. You can work with DDL statements and also commands to define constraints or to just write DDL statement. So the DDL itself is a set of commands that are used to define and modify the database structure or of table or schema. So here we have create if you want to create a table, alter if you want to modify a table, to drop if you want to delete a table, and rename as well if you want to rename a table. And then after that, I will show my progress, W3 Schools progress. So you can see all the lessons they have been completed from lesson 1 up to 7. So I completed all the lessons and all the exercises, but I will demonstrate some exercises. So here we're going to write the correct SQL statement to create a new database called TestDB. So to do so, I will say create table database called TestDB. Answer. Okay, it's correct. Let me go to the next question. Write the correct SQL statement to delete a database named TestDB. So this one we're going to drop database. Drop database is called testdb. It's correct as well. Okay, so write a correct SQL statement to create a new table called persons. So here we say create table persons, and run. Correct. So that's how you work with DDL statements. And as you can see right here, you have a drop. You can drop a table, you can alter to add a column or to change the data type and so forth. So thank you for watching my video.